I don't normally stop here, but obviously I needed to see this. It's an incredible tree trunk. It's amazing. And it's been around a few years, I think. And of course, lots of people have added their names to it. Isn't that amazing? Huh. I love this. There are obviously different levels of animals here. Well, hi everybody. It's now 8:45 at night, and I've got a little bit of daylight left, so I thought I'd just quickly put down a bit more video for you while I've got a chance. I've just spent a magical couple of hours with a friend of mine who lives in the middle of nowhere. Well, it's sort of like the middle of nowhere to me, and I'm just hoping that I can make it back to the highway before the sun sets, otherwise I could be in big trouble. Anyway, the good news is that what I'm going to try and do is to work backwards on my map. What did I do with my map, people? Oh, Lordy. Maybe my map fell out of the car when I got here. Never mind. I can do this, I think. Well, you probably would like to understand that what I did was I have been helping this particular friend with some social media stuff. You know, the funny thing is, you spend a lot of time on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram and all those sort of things, and you really don't realize how much information you assimilate in that time. So I've taken in a lot of information, and now she's busy starting her business, and what I wanted to do was make sure that she understood some of the best practices, if you like, of how to do this stuff. And the most important thing is the fact that she happens to be a doctor of chiropractic. So the thing that I really have to work on her is stop talking gobbledygook, because people on YouTube, you know, are not going to find you if you talk gobbledygook. We need you talking English in a way that people understand. And, you know, you have to know somebody pretty well to be able to go, yeah, that's very nice, but, you know, could we have that in English now? And so really, it was a fun few hours, because she really understood what I was getting at. And so we're going to take the first couple of steps. She now knows how to get somebody working on the things that she needs to work on. And then when she's got that ready, then we'll have another meeting and we'll talk about the next steps that she can take. So it's quite exciting, and I'm really happy to be able to help her. As you can tell, I got the sun straight in my eyes for a while there. So this friend of mine I met, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe. Again, same place where I met Benji and Dougie and all the rest of them. And we've never really been very close, but it's good to know that we're still in touch, and she knew who to come to. And I said to her, you know, I happen to be going sort of past a little bit today, so, you know, if you want to make me some dinner, I will pop in and we can talk over dinner and we'll get you on the right track. So that was good fun to be able to do. So I guess my word of the day on this one is about knowledge. And what I want to say, and I've always said this to people, that you have to understand that each of us has knowledge in a particular area. And funny enough, we probably discount it in a lot of ways. For those of you who are mothers and grandmothers and all those sort of things, you understand you got very specific knowledge that I wouldn't have, because I never got to be a mother or a grandmother. I mean, I've been adopted by a few people and been a grandmother of choice or a mother of choice, but I've never actually produced children, so I know nothing about that. But you know, if you wanted to talk dressage riding, I could probably talk quite a bit about that, because I used to do that. And so you have to know that I don't think that any one knowledge is more valuable than another. For example, as I said, that here we have this dear friend who has all this incredible knowledge and has become a doctor, and she needs somebody to explain to her how to do the social media side. And I think that's what makes life so wonderful. And of course, I had to be equally careful when I was trying to explain to her that I wasn't using gobbledygook, that I was talking in words that she would understand. And I kept checking to make sure that I wasn't going over her head or using jargon or something. It's so easy to do. The reason I want to talk about knowledge is it is my belief, and I got a feeling that some of you will agree with me on this, that really our function in life is to pass on the knowledge we have. I don't believe that we are given knowledge to hoard it. I believe we're given knowledge to share it. And it's interesting because some people say to me, yes, but you worked so hard to gain that knowledge, why would you just give it away? And I guess my answer always is, why wouldn't I? I spent hours and hours, 5 years of my life, learning what I've learned up to this moment about social media. But I also know that because I've spent that amount of time, I am able to explain it. The important bits that she's going to need, I'm able to explain it fairly quickly to somebody because I know how their mind works. And I think that's the joy of being a teacher of any sort, is that, you know, when I talk to the DearMamaSal people, I know what you guys enjoy and what you don't, and I know that some of you just watch it for the funny moments, and that's great, and hopefully you learn some bits along the way. That's great. I know some of you watch because you're helping other people. It's such an honor, and I love you for it. So my only goal is to give you, I think I turn here. I'm not 100% sure, as you can probably tell by could get horribly lost any minute now. It's called the scenic route, right? Scenic route, remember that. You never get lost, you just took the scenic route. But see, to me, I will have done my work on earth if I've managed to teach others a little of what I know, or preferably quite a bit of what I know. Then I think it's a life that was worth living. You know, for me to take all this knowledge and keep it to myself would be so selfish, wouldn't it? So as I watch the sun set on the horizon, and it's beautiful, by the way, and I desperately look for a coffee shop because I'm getting tired now. It's been a long day for me. This is DearMamaSal saying, remember to look after one another and to share with one another what you know. But most of all, remember to keep learning. Remember to keep learning new knowledge, because it will keep your mind working. And as I was told so eloquently today, your brain determines your pain. Interesting. I am hoping that maybe I will get a chance to interview my friend and maybe help some of you. I will try and arrange that for another visit. This is DearMamaSal saying, look after yourselves. Bye-bye for now. Isn't that beautiful?